So this is a full circle moment for Aric Almirola, as he will return to Joe Gibbs Racing in 2024 as part of their driver lineup in the Xfinity Series, which is now this year. The announcement was made back in December in 2023, and he and John Hunter Nemechek will drive the 20 Toyota in that series. Almirola last drove in the Cup Series for 6 full-time seasons while driving for Stewart-Haas Racing in a 10 Ford. During his time with Stewart-Haas Racing, he won 2 races and had 19 top 5 finishes. Almirola also made the playoffs 4 times with the team and finished 5th in the points in 2018. Almirola wanted to do something different after he drove in the Cup Series for more than 10 years. Here's his thoughts and more. "I feel like I still have a lot left to give to the sport," Almirola said. "I just needed to slow down. When you're Cup racing, I felt like I was on the treadmill at like 15 miles per hour, like as fast as it would go, and you are not allowed to stop it. Like you just had to keep running as fast as you could go, and I just got to the point where I felt my legs were going to give out, and I was going to spit off the back of the treadmill." This year isn't the first time that Almirola will drive with Joe Gibbs Racing. He made his Xfinity then Busch Series debut with the team in 2006 and got a win with the team in 2007 at the Milwaukee Mile after Denny Hamlin replaced him during the race in the 20 car. Almirola was on the pole during that race and had already left the track when he was declared the winner, since Hamlin was the one that finished first in that race. However, just as Almirola was ready to retire from racing altogether, he got a call from team owner Joe Gibbs himself. Here's Almirola talking about what that call meant and more. "It was out of nowhere," Almirola said. "I got a call from Coach Joe Gibbs in early September, and he said, 'Hey, I heard you're going to retire.' And I said, 'Yes, sir, I am.' He said, 'Well, if you are, I'd like for you to come back to Joe Gibbs Racing and retire from here.' I was humbled, shocked, and I was excited. I wanted to stay involved in the sport and contribute somehow, some way. I just didn't want to do it 7 days a week for however long the Cup schedule is." Even though being with JGR isn't new for Almirola, however, he'll be stepping more into a leadership role with the team besides the driving. He will also work with Sheldon Creed and Chandler Smith, as those guys will be driving full-time with JGR this year, and other drivers will be part-time as well. Almirola will also be part-time in the 20 car. When Almirola first joined JGR, he learned from a Hall of Famer and also got detailed hands-on experience no matter if he raced or not. That helped him prepare for competition every weekend later on. Here's Almirola talking about that Hall of Famer and more. "My mentor was Tony Stewart. When I showed up here at 19, 20, 21 years old, I looked up to Tony. Like he was the man at that time," Almirola said. "I had such an admiration for him, for all that he had accomplished. When I met him, it was instant that we built a relationship, and he kind of took me under his wing. When I didn't race, I would still go watch and be a part of the team. I would stay after the Xfinity race Saturday night, and I would sleep on the couch of Tony's motorhome, and 9 times out of 10, we left Saturday, and we would fly to a dirt track somewhere, and he would either race a sprint car, or we go and watch. We get back to the track at 2, 3, 4 in the morning, and stay and watch the Cup race on Sunday." Even though he won last year at Sonoma Raceway, Almirola said there's still a lot to get used to the Xfinity car compared to the next-gen car that the Cup Series has. Almirola will also lean on his teammates, hopefully as much as they'll lean on him. Here's Almirola talking on the competition and how he'll feel and more. "Of course, I'm still going to be very competitive. Every time I strap in the race car, my focus is going to be on doing whatever I need to do to go win in the race, but I am racing purely for the joy of it," said Almirola. This announcement was definitely unexpected, but it was still a full circle moment for Almirola, since he went back to Joe Gibbs Racing after they were the ones that gave him a chance in NASCAR, and he ran for them in the Xfinity Series and Busch Series. It was pretty crazy how he was credited for a win at the Milwaukee Mile in 2007, since he was the one that started the race and qualified on the pole, but he didn't finish as a result since Denny Hamlin took over at the end. So definitely Almirola didn't feel like that was his first win, since he didn't finish it off and got the win, but he at least had some more success later in the Xfinity Series as a result, winning 3 more races there. But still, that was pretty cool that they got him a chance, especially since he was originally supposed to retire twice in 2022. He was supposed to retire after that year, but Smithfield had stuck around another year. As a result, Almirola did as well, and he ended up finally being let go in 2023 as well, since there was rumor that he was going to be let go, and it happened that way. But Smithfield left, and as a result, now Almirola was replaced by Noah Gragson, who is now in the 10 car as well. But definitely happy for Almirola that he got this as well. He gets a chance to end his career on his own terms, especially since he didn't have the greatest Cup career. He drove for like a number of teams, especially when he got the chance with Dale Earnhardt Incorporated, and before that, Gibbs Racing, before those two merged. He shared the ride with Mark Martin as well. And then he finally got a chance to be full-time in 2009 with the A car there, but that team shut down, and he didn't get a chance to be full-time again until 2012 when he joined Richard Petty Motorsports. But that wasn't a very good team, especially he only managed to win one race with them in 2014 at Daytona in a rain-short race. So he had a little more success once he got to Stewart-Haas Racing, but not that much more, as he only won, like I said, 2 races with them. But he got one in 2018 at Talladega as well with that team, especially in the playoffs. So that was a cool win there as well. And in 2021, despite a win, he won at New Hampshire. And that was the only win for Stewart-Haas Racing that year, especially since they struggled a lot in the last couple of years since Kevin Harvick's great 2020 year, especially. And they didn't win a single race last year for the first time since Tony Stewart took part ownership with Stewart-Haas Racing there with Gene Haas, since he took over the team in 2009. And they didn't win for the first time in their history since then. And as a result, despite having Kevin Harvick, who is now retired, Brian Preece, and also Chase Briscoe, who won the year before as well, him and Harvick. Obviously, now they have Josh Berry on the team as well, since he took over for Harvick since Harvick's retired. And so, but yeah, for Almirola, this is a great chance for him to get a chance to win races and go out on top, especially him in the Xfinity Series. He'll be in the best equipment he's been in a while, especially and a chance to actually win races. And I expect him to definitely win several races with the team since he's in that great equipment, and him sharing the ride with John Hunter Nemechek and having a chance to mentor drivers like Sheldon Creed and Chandler Smith. So definitely his presence will definitely be helped with the team. And like I said, he'll get a chance to go out on his own terms. So that'll definitely be exciting there for him. But congratulations to Almirola on this opportunity. And I definitely think he's going to make the most of it as well, especially since he's been successful in the Xfinity Series more recently with his win in Sonoma. So definitely, I expect it to definitely be a factor there as well. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like. And if you're brand new, subscribe. And we'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.